Y'all already know who it is. Sergio, don't slip. Pete the trick. And I'm back at it with another video. This video, what it call it, at my boss plays Never Have I Ever. Let's get straight into the video. You know what I'm saying?
Have I ever killed someone?
Now look, I know a little something about the mob. I'm gonna tell you this. If he said no, then he was never really a mob boss for real. Cause to even get in this situation, you gotta kill somebody. You know what I'm saying? You got to be credible type stuff for real. Like they ain't gonna let you get inside. He ain't got nobody. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what he got to say about that part.
Hi everyone, Michael Francis here, former mob guy with the Colombo family back in New York. I was a soldier, cop of regime at one point in time, lived in that life for...
Now look, out the real, he ain't even a mob boss for real. He a capper, whatever, however you say that shit. He ain't no mob boss. You know what I'm saying? So already out the rip, he lying. So I don't know if he really for real, but
for 25
we gonna
years,
find out.
Made a break back in 1995. I've left that life, and ever since I've been a motivational speaker. I've written a number of books. I've done a number...
You say you a mob boss, right? How you gonna be an inspirational speaker? Huh? Let me know this. Huh? What you gonna tell us? Huh? What you gonna tell us, nigga? You did cry your whole life. You be a motivational speaker of what? How to be motherfucking gangster shit? You know what I'm saying? Well, how to kill somebody? Who you motivating? Thugs? What wrong with you?
Number of documentaries. I'm here today to play Never Have I Ever. Not something I would play back in the day. All right, got a bunch of statements in front of me. Questions are going to be asked. I don't know if I've ever been asked these questions before, but we're going to find out. Never have I ever put a horse's head in someone's bed. I have not. But I gotta say, that's one of the greatest scenes ever in The Godfather. It's something that everybody remembers. That I can certainly see my former associates doing it back then, and it was great. It was a great on that.
Hey man, don't get the spilling the bean. You know what I'm saying? Don't get the snitching now. You know what I'm saying? If you in the mob, you can never leave that. You know what I'm saying? Like if you in a gang like blood crit type stuff for real, you can never leave it. It's like for life. Like if you try to leave, you gonna die. I'm being honest with you. I'm keeping it buck. I ain't saying I didn't. I ain't saying nothing, but I just know I got experience. I know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into this.
Level, but we won't get into all of that. Never have I ever had a hit put out on me. I have. You know, unfortunately, when you walk away from that life, you're not allowed to do that. And my former boss, Carmine Persico, was...
What I tell you? That ain't the Rona. But look, I told you can't leave. Like they ain't gonna kill you. He talking about he walked out. How you walk out, cuz? You ain't walk out for real. Who you lying to?
Very upset when it became public that I was walking away from that life. And he did...
I'm be honest, I don't think he was really in it. I don't know. I just don't think he really was in it.
Put a hit out on me. As far as I know, it's never been rescinded. You know, I don't know if those things ever go away. So you're not allowed to walk away from that life when you take that oath. You know, it's the oath of omerta, of silence. You're not allowed to betray it. You're not even supposed to admit that there is a mob or that you're a part of it.
He basically doing everything he said he ain't supposed to do right now. Talking about they mob for real. He was in it for real. And you saw the little family line. He basically snitched on everybody talking about who name was on it, who's who, which was which. I don't know if them niggas was dead or not, but still, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's still helping Egypt to know who's who. He said he was a boss. He wasn't the boss. He was not boss for real, so that's already count. He snitching basically, talking about EK. We don't even supposed to know there's a mob. There's a whole thing going on. So you know what I'm saying. So after it, he already on some shit. So I don't know how we got inducted in this shit if he really for real.
But yes, I've had a hit put out on me, and you know, by the grace of God, I've been able to overcome that challenge, and here I am. Never have I ever been to prison. I have. I spent 8 years in prison, got a 10-year prison sentence back in 19...
Free my nigga Mozzie, you know what I'm saying? Just doing time, but still, that's tough. 8 years, that's tough. You know, 6'9", pussy that jit, snitched on the whole crew. Not jet out right now. Let one of my niggas find out some niggas not that snitch. Well, we come for that nigga head. That's on God, you know what I'm saying?
1985.
So I respect you if you really did it, you know what I'm saying? If you really did the time. But he's snitching, so he basically 6'9", you know what I'm saying?
I pled guilty to racketeering. The underlying act was tax fraud. I created a huge scam to defraud the government out of tax on every gallon of gasoline. I had over 350 gas stations, 18 companies that were licensed to collect the tax on every gallon of gasoline. When I finally got caught, my partner testified against me, a number of other people. So I took a plea, 10-year prison sentence, $15 million in restitution, $5 million in forfeitures, went off to do my time. You know, prison is what you make of it. I mean, you're certainly there to be punished. Look, whenever your freedom is taken away, that.
If you're in prison, bro, I'm telling you, that's like the time you trying to get swole. You try to get swole, get smart, get spiritual, you know what I'm saying? Like, most, I know shitload of niggas, when they do that for real, like, when they get time, like, some real time, like, you know what I'm saying, like, tanning up, they come out, like, they change, man, you know what I'm saying? But if they go there for, like, a year or two, they still come out the same nigga, reckless, stiff, still committing more crimes.
Never have I ever made a bribe. I have. Yeah, you know, back in the day, we had a lot of politicians certainly on our payroll, and we used to pay them. We used to fund a lot of their fundraisers. We would go to them and contribute big dollars in order for them to do our bidding.
Now, when you see people like Bernie Sanders and them, Trump, you know, they got drug money and they little thing, you know what I'm saying, like, to get y'all to vote for them and shit. Yeah, y'all be like, where these niggas get their money from? They ain't being a politician, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you ain't really got bread like that, you know what I'm saying? They ain't $1 million job. How these niggas got their your $20 million campaign? Y'all thought a nigga ain't know about this shit. Nigga smart in this bit, you know what I'm saying? Just call black don't mean a nigga ain't smart. What you talking about? Shit, but still, nigga, you know what I'm saying? These the niggas that fund them shits, and y'all still trying to vote for these niggas. What you talking about?
As a matter of fact, in the gasoline business, I needed to have licenses for my wholesale operation. It had to be licensed in order to collect the tax. Well, I had 18 licenses. They weren't easy to get, but I was bribing public officials in order to get them, and they were only too happy to do my bidding. And as a result of that, I was able to actually defraud the government with help of the government, you know, with help of politicians. It was very accessible to us at the time.
Just snitch on everybody, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, say, man, snitch nigga, that's him, man.
Never have I ever been an informant. I have not. Now, this is a controversial thing because I want to straighten this out, and I'm glad I had an opportunity to do this. I never put anybody in prison. Nothing I ever told the government ever resulted in anybody.
He trying to cover his ass, you know what I'm saying? He already snitched from the beginning, so he already cowed. What else he got going on? You know what I'm saying? We can't believe a snitch like this, for real. I ain't never seen no real hood nigga come out here talking about what he did and who he killed. Only to his niggas, probably. Not to no damn YouTube channel with like 20 million subs. Fuck you talking about? Nigga, you good?
Going to jail. Have I spoken about my former life? Sure. But the things that I've talked about, just about everybody knows, because my former associates have been captured on tape and tape recordings and so on and so forth. I will admit to this. I did play kind of a game with the government. For a time, I made them believe that I might go along with them, but then in the end, I never did. And as a result of that, my parole was violated. I was sent back to prison. So I want to make that clear. Never been an informant, never told anything to the government that...
Hey, man, talk is cheap, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, but look, from his actions so far, I can't believe him, but he probably didn't. I don't know yet, though, you know what I'm saying?
With anybody in prison with my former associates. Never have and never will. Never have I ever fired a grenade launcher while shouting, "Say hello to my little friend." I have not. Say hello to my little friend! I absolutely loved that scene. I thought that Pacino was terrific. I mean, that was a classic movie. He was great in that film, Public. I will tell you this, that life is a very violent life. If you're part of the life, you're part of the violence. There's no escape. And if anybody tells you different or they're thought anything, no, I'm going to put one at one. Artillery like that. Never have I ever killed someone.
This is what I want to see, you know what I'm saying? This is the main reason why I came to this right here, the video. He said yes, I'm going to jail. He said no, he cowed, cause he can't be in this situation if he ain't. So I got to see what he gonna pick.
I'm gonna pull one of these, you know.
You basically saying yeah. That's what you basically saying right now. You basically think, yeah, I killed someone. Basically, that's what you saying right now.
Oh, credibility in what I do is very important to me, so I never want to lie to anybody, whether it's in private or in public. I will tell you this, that life is a very violent life. If you're part of the life, you're part of the violence. There's no escape. And if anybody tells you differently, they're either not being honest with you or they weren't a made member of that life. And, you know, I will say this, you know, murder in that life was taken very seriously.
Bro, he is basically snitching on himself on phoning right now, bro. Like, he is basically snitching on him. This couldn't be me, bro. Like, they ask him a simple question, yes or no. No, then you go to the next question. Basically, him explaining whatever, being violent and stuff like that, we know that. You know what I'm saying? We seen Scarface type shit for real long, so we know what the hell going on. So for him right now, talking right now, it really ain't making no sense. He really just snitching on himself. But, hey, man, fuck all that shit. Hey, man, y'all already know who this Sergio Don't Slip Pete the trick. You know what I'm saying? And I might hit y'all with another video today. You know what I'm saying? Because I got shit other to do. I mean, I'm still making bread. But not on the YouTube channel, though. So, y'all already know who it is. I'm out.
What about giving up? I talk my shit, tell a bitch up a dick, I don't really give a fuck. Talking about your jet, he up, he gon' get your ass locked in the cuffs. Don't put no trust in the jet, one shoot that route from the jump. What your nigga said again, oh cute that nigga like bitch, what's up? What you know about the slums?